Okay, I just came back from the gym and then it hit me. I'm giving out all this good information, but I'm not telling you where to apply this information. So if you're a beginner or if you're a veteran that's trying to do rideshare in Phoenix, I got you. I'm also going to give you key strategies if you stick around to the end to make the most of your time. So let's go. Phoenix by itself is made up of 7 different cities. They all have their own traffic flow and they all have their own high demand time. So whether you're in downtown Phoenix, Tempe, whether you're in uptown, Scottsdale, this guide map that I'm gonna give you is gonna cover just that. So let's break it down. Let's start with downtown Phoenix and the Central Corridor. This place is a gold mine for beginner drivers and veteran drivers alike, because they have events and they even got ASU's downtown campus. So you have that is a plethora of people that's just coming in and needing rides, not to mention the tourists that do come to the spot and the business people that need rides as well. And no, to answer your questions, I am not an Arizona native. Sweet spot here is from 7 to 9 p.m. and again from 4 to 6 p.m. Those are going to be like your rush times to get in. That's one of the first spots that you might want to check out. No, don't think that's just for the weekdays. You can also do things on the weekends too, because they have stuff at Symphony Hall. You have concerts. You can stop at Chase Field. You can pick up rides there. Being in that area, the demand for rides goes up, and so does the price surging. If you time it right, you can actually get a high-paying fare right after the Suns game or a concert. But that's only if you hang in the area and monitor the app for event start and end times. Trust me, surge pricing, it's worth the wait. Next up is Tempe. And bro, I have to tell you this now. This is just people central. That is College City. The amount of people that go through there on a daily basis in Mill Avenue. Like, if you plan it right and if you time it right, I'm telling you, Thursday through Saturday night, especially around the school year and around nighttime when it cools off. Makes no sense. It's endless. The bodies that come out from students going to class or from people going back and forth to the bar after class. You have an unlimited amount of bodies, and that is an unlimited amount of rides from 9 p.m. all the way to about 12. Mill Ave alone is gonna light up your phone. I'm telling you. Remember, people like to tip after a night out, especially after you're saving them from a long walk home. So keep that rating high and be the friendly, reliable driver that they remember. Now, let's talk about Scottsdale. If you are really trying to get to that egg, Scottsdale is where you want to check out, especially Old Town Scottsdale. Dude, that place is crawling with nightclubs, parties, bachelorette parties, bachelor parties, especially people that just want to do the nightlife thing. And of course, you also have restaurants and regular shopping. We're really pulling in the most action like around Friday and Saturday nights, but it's not gonna really jump till around midnight, because that's like when the surge pricing actually hits and people want to go home from the bars. Old Town Scottsdale is honestly where you'll find like the best surge pricing and like the highest paying rides, because they really just want to leave the bar and the clubs and just go home, and you can catch those back to back almost within the same block. At Scottsdale Quarter, Kierland Commons, and luxury resorts. Bro, the people that go to these places, they just want to go probably hit the golf course, the spa. They want to go get something to eat. That means longer trips. Yeah, but it also means you get more of this. Next, let's talk about one of the most consistent money makers in Phoenix. Phoenix Sky Harbor Airport. This is one of the busiest airports in the country, and that means more opportunities for Uber and rideshare and Lyft drivers. Early mornings, late afternoons, those are going to be your prime times for the business travelers, especially because they're the most frequently used Uber people. So you might want to park in the Uber lot and wait to get queued, so you can, go forward and pick them up from said spot in the airport. Keep an eye on flight arrival schedules, especially when there are delays. It's another little side pro tip. Early mornings and late nights, that'll be the best time to do it, because you'll have less competition. Tell anybody that I'm giving you that extra tip. I'm only doing that because I like it. Finally, let's talk about the East Valley. This includes Mesa, Chandler, and Gilbert. Little suburban, but still a great spot for Uber, Lyft, and any rideshare drivers. Mesa sees a lot of activity in the spring during like spring training and Hohokam Stadium. I'm not gonna lie, I think I did butcher that name. And Chandler, they see a decent amount of activity too, because they have a big tech presence with business parks and malls like Chandler Fashion Square. Here is to focus on big events, shopping centers, and major intersections. Mesa, keep an eye out for concerts and spring training games. And Chandler, hit shopping centers during nights and weekends. One good thing about the East Valley is that the rides are longer, but even so, that means you earn more per trip, and it's less congested than downtown Phoenix or Scottsdale. So if you want a relaxed ride or trip, then that might be the best place for you to stick around. All right, there you have it. The best places to Uber in Phoenix if you want to make big money. From downtown Phoenix's rush hour to Old Town Scottsdale's nightlife and everything in between. There's always an opportunity to cash in if you know where to go and when. Gotta remember though, it's all about your timing, being specific with your location, and knowing your hotspots. If you found this video helpful in any way, make sure you drop a thumbs up and share it with the next person that might be struggling with their rideshare journey. My name is Jay, this is Hustle on Wheels, and I'll catch you in the next one.